getting set for what should be nothing short of an epic battle. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the New York Mets and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, this is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, and now you can see they're down 3-1, so we're in that classic must-win territory now. They're going to need to win 3 straight to take the series. But as a player, you really can't think that way. It's time for that old baseball cliche. You got to take them one game at a time, and that definitely applies right here and now.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. Defensively, the Indians will line up this way. Number 30 will get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now the pitch. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Well, the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Here's the 1-1. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Here comes a 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
And that's one of the questions we'll ask as this night goes on. Can he wind up putting guys away with that fastball? Now, I think he gave a pretty clear indication, one batter into the ball game, that he brought his good stuff with him tonight.
In now, David Wright. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But it'll kick off the scoreboard out there in left.
I'm sitting up here thinking that once this ball gets down to the corner, it was going to be easy 2 bases. But he decided better of it rounding first, and he's going to hold on there with just a loud single.
Michael Lee will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
Now here's the first pitch. Ball one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
The 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
For 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Here comes the 1-2. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Van Dyke is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 3.
Number 3 will dig in here. First pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Set, now the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
1-1 on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here it comes, 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Well, this is a dangerous count here. You don't want to give in, but you sure don't want to walk him.
2 out with the man at first. Here he comes, 3-1. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
David Lee will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Second is right, now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. He hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
The next pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Now the 2-0 home. There's the strike. It's 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on it.
A 2-1 offering. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
3-2, here it is. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Full count pitch on its way. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Michael Kadire will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. He's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Now here's the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
He waits. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This will get foul for strike 2. Set. Now the pitch. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Indians here. Tom Glavine gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Donnie Larson will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. .1-0 on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And this will be fouled away. Now the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Let's analyze this swing on Swing Track. This pitch is away, but you'll see him swing inside the ball to try to pull it. You got to take that the other way.
number 27. We'll dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And now a pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
One out, nobody on. Here it comes. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. 2-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes a 2-2. Out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Number 22 will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
First pitch to him. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Ready now on 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. One, 2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field with no score. Asdrubal Cabrera will dig in here to start out the top of the second. 7-8-9 here in a scoreless ball game.
They'll be looking to make amends for that top of the first where they got the bases loaded but couldn't get anyone home.
And here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
The pitch. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. Base hit.
There's a guy that's locked in at the plate. Even down 0-2, there's no panic in his approach. When you have that positive mindset at the plate, good things are going to happen.
Juan Lagares will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. One pitch on the way. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
Yeah, I think this was going to be a stolen base anyway. But you can see here in show motion, he looks like he's caught off guard behind the plate to begin with. And then he sort of fumbles the exchange from glove to hand. And at that point, just forget about it.
The 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Number 30 waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, number 30.
Number 30 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
A really good at-bat here as we watch it again. Look, he finds his pitch, drives it right back up the middle, and with 2 away, that runner doesn't have to hold up and make sure it drops. He's moving on contact, and he's going to wind up scoring easily.
Into the box now, David Wright, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Mets are out on top, 1-0. A.J. Metcalf will start things off in the bottom of the second.
For the Tribe, first baseman, A.J. Metcalf.
First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
You know, a lot of times when you get a slow grounder and a fast runner, that can be a bad combination. So this is a nice job of realizing the situation and getting to this ball quickly to throw him out.
Standing in now, Roger Doran, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Indians have leveled the score at 1 apiece.
What you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Into the box, Mitchell Friedman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One out, nobody on. Now the 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
On the way. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Stepping in now, Sammy Huffman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Michael Lee ready to go here as we begin the third.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
First offering on the way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Now here's the pitch. And that misses. 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-1 on the ground down the first base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Ball 2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, I'll tell you, if you hit that ball in the middle of July, it might be 10 rows deep. It's a fastball here, and he squares it up perfectly. But the carry is just not the same this time of year, and it's going to wind up being off the wall. So he's going to stop at second base and settle for 2 bases, but he'll be dreaming of hitting that same pitch in the summertime.
In now, number 3, as he will take a look at a fastball in there. As that strike zone expands just a little, it's 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Comes set, now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. That's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Here's the full count offering. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough for trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Standing in now, David Lee, swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Cuddyer.
Michael Cuddyer will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Hey, double him up!
Here's the first offering. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 27 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. The 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The 2-2 coming. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 2 left for the Mets. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Dylan G is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Lee Van Dyke will get his first shot at it here. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2 and 2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0 and 2 to 3 and 2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1 and 2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Number 13 will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Now the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your time to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
1-0 on the way. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now the 1-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Donnie Larson will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Now the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance. And, oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, and it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, you're going to have some things go your way. And I didn't really think this had a chance to stay fair, but sure enough, it bangs right off the foul pole, and that, folks, is a home run.
Into the box, number 27. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's going to need to snap back in a hurry because he's got a lot more danger ahead.
Here's the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw in time at first for out number two.
Well, I think he's got the right approach right here. That's a fastball up, and it's on the outer half of the plate. He goes right with it and hits it hard, too, but he just couldn't quite steer it into the hole there, and it becomes a 4-3 putout.
Number 22 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The pitch. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here comes a 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
But this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Here's the 2-2 home. Chopper foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Let's go, Indians.
The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things work.
A.J. Metcalf will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch on the way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
1-0 pitch now. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might. The guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Here he comes on 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He's not going to earn himself any points with this performance out of the bullpen so far. The control just hasn't been there. And, you know, that's mission number 1 for a reliever.
Roger Doran will see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Now here's the first pitch. This is foul right side.
Let's go one more time, baby.
He's set, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That man's got to be thinking, enough with the walks. Can't anybody throw a strike?
Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's ready now. The pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Two down, runners at first and second. 2-2 pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here now the 2-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here by the lake. It's now 3-1 Indians. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. First pitch coming. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
2-0 count, the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. ready with the 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on leading off the inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
If he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Here's Juan Lagares. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. So 1-2 with 1 away. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Number 30 will dig in. 1 for 2 thus far. First pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Now here's the pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Water. Get your water here.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Taillon is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Mitchell Friedman will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Mitchell Friedman.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The next pitch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now here it comes. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
Into the box now, Sammy Huffman. This ball will be chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Lee is under this one. And he's got it for out number 2.
Oh, man, would he like to have that swing back. I mean, he just missed hammering this ball, but just got underneath it a little bit. He's not going to be happy about that one because even he thought he was right on it.
Lee Van Dyke will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Now here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
That's a major league curveball there. Now, those take a while to get used to, believe me.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And now a pitch on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. David Wright will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. Now, you'll take that every time.
Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 3.
Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there, but hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
Here's the 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
The 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Sets the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Number 13 will step in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Number 13.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And the pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series. And the Tribe have opened it up to 4-1.
You know, one lesson that can be tough for a young reliever to learn is that hard and straight, it's a bad combination. I mean, this is a 4-seam fastball. He runs it up there pretty good, but it's straight as a string. You give a good big league hitter that pitch in that spot, I don't care how hard you throw, it's going to get hit a long way.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That home run a moment ago, 407 feet officially. Base is empty here with nobody out. 1-0 on the way. Off the plate again. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batter, number 27.
Number 27 will dig in with 1 in and 1 away.
You can do it.
First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. On the way. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Pitch on the way.
Here we go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
Stepping in now, number 22. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1-0 home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 1-1 home. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 2-2 offering. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Full count offering on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. 3-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Indians. David Lee will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
David Lee.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's the first offering. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
1-1 pitch on the way. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Now the 2-1. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
The 2-2 coming. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Michael Kadire will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on the way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
The 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right, but this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so This might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Ready on 2-1. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We've seen him use his speed more than once here this postseason, and he's on the run again here as he gets into second with the stolen base.
Here's the 2-2 home. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And the run will come in to score from second as they cut the lead in half to 4-2 now.
That's a good job right there. He goes down, hits the ball hard on the ground, right through the hole. You know, at first I was a little surprised they'd try and send the runner from second with nobody out, but turns out to be the right call.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Has a look, now the pitch. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. From the stretch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick. And that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame.
He's been able to get out when he needs him with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Now the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
He waits, now the pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here, no balls and 2 strikes. Comes set, now the pitch. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Here's the 1-2. In the air to right center. Number 13 is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Juan Lagares will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now the 1-0. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
Here comes the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
Here comes the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
The 3-1 is on the way. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, that's the second walk of the inning here. And really, that's just an invitation to get right back into the ballgame. You don't want to give a team like this any kind of opening. That lead could shrink in a hurry.
Number 30 will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Stop him right here!
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ready now on 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Here he comes on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
The 3-1 coming. And this is going to be a foul ball. Full count pitch on its way. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base field to base on ball.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard. Chris Schneider will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out.
Schneider.
David Wright will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away.
Shut him down now.
Now the first pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
So often, playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Take sign?
That would be a take sign.
Now the 3-0 offering. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, that definitely didn't go according to plan. Comes right out of the bullpen to walk the first guy he faces and force home a run. You have to wonder if he'll even get another shot to redeem himself.
Michael Lee will stand in. The 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
And I'm not generally in favor of pitching changes in the middle of an at-bat, but with the bases loaded, you got to get someone in there that can throw a strike.
Let's get out of this inning.
The 1-0. On the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Indians on top, 4-3. A.J. Metcalf will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th.
A.J. Metcalf.
First pitch coming. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Here's the 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
2-2 pitch on the way. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And when you need a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk's not on the agenda. You better bear down right here.
Payoff pitch coming. Swing and a shot toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Roger Doran will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first offering. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 2, Mitchell Friedman.
Mitchell Friedman will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. the 1-2. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Here he comes on 2-2. 3-2 now.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or two away.
Full count pitch on its way. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Then it remains a 4-3 game. Back here in Cleveland, it's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Number 3 will be the batter, 0 for 2 thus far.
For the Mets, third baseman, number 3.
And here's the first pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
.0 on the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Hitters count 2-0. 3-0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
.30 is on the way. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Now the 3-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Three and 2, here it is. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
David Lee will dig in. He walked and later scored last time.
Turn 2 now, let's go.
First pitch coming. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Come on, guys, turn 2. Hey, let's go.
Pause, now the pitch. He'll try another curveball here, but this misses the target away. It's a ball and a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Yeah, you can't even think of a double play right here. He's fortunate to just get one on this play. And he rushes that thing over there to get his man at first.
Let's get the out.
Standing in now, Michael Kadire, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count. Because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
The 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here's the 2-1 to Kadire. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
It's kind of a cold night, so that grass might be a little dewy, and that ball might have just slipped right out of his hand.
As Drupal Cabrera will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Here's the 1-0. And the runner's coming home. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even, 4 apiece.
Every time you think you've seen almost everything in this game, how about a suicide squeeze to tie it up late? That's a ton of pressure to put on a guy at the plate, but he rewards his manager's faith by getting that ball down.
Cody Allen will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Travis d'Arnaud will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Here's the first offering. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch now. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything here the rest of the at-bat.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
He's set, now the pitch. Fouled back. Here comes a 2-2. Chopper foul. 2-2 one more time. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Another try at 2-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
A little surprising to miss that badly on 3-2. You hate to get into a position to put a guy away and then lose him to a hit by pitch.
Juan Lagares will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Come on, let's get this job done.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Big pitch here, 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further.
It's time for the traditional 7-inning stretch.
Josh Edgin will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Josh Edgin.
Sammy Huffman will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
The 2-1 home. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now another 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Lee retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Lee Van Dyke will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First offering on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Here comes the 1-1. Slider is right there, 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. 1-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Again, a 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. The 2-2. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Ready with another 2-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and he's got himself a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Number 13 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far. From the belt, the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
This crowd's been something else here in this series. They are really making it tough on him out there.
Here's the 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Stay clear of the DP.
Here's the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and it's now 6-4.
Making 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
Number 34 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 34.
Donnie Larson will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Now the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The next pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
All right, let's go.
2-1 offering. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with 1 away.
Number 27 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. As a look, now the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Tough pitch right there. At 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
Now the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Here it comes, 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
And you know, this has been a really good approach out there on the mound. He's keeping the ball down and he's not missing by much. But he is behind in the count, so you wonder if he's going to have to challenge right here.
The 3-1. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And if you're going to walk back-to-back hitters, you definitely don't want to do it to the top 2 guys in the lineup. Now you've got the heart of the order due up, and you know those guys can sense weakness from a mile away.
Jay Lee will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Number 22 will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 1-0 on the way. That's wide, 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for 1 pitch in 1 location and then let it rip.
First and second now, 1 man out. Trouble spot here, the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
3-1 on the way. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
A.J. Metcalf will stand in with a big opportunity to pad this lead if he can avoid the double play ball.
We're out of the double play already.
First pitch to him. and he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, definitely take it all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Bases are loaded with only one out. From the belt, kicks and deals. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that bad.
From the stretch. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
In now, Roger Doran, as this is popped foul behind the plate at strike 1. 2 out, bases loaded. He waits, now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Hey, now, let's go. Let's go. Come on, guys, get the ride.
So 1-1. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Let's get the base hit on
Here comes the 2-1. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side.
Come on. They're loaded.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Got him. Pulled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Indians 6 and the Mets 4.
Leading off for the Mets.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit back up the middle. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
David Wright will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch on the way. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Boy, a leadoff single, now a 3-0 count. Not exactly the way you want to start things out on the mound.
You don't want to walk him now.
Here it is, the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Nobody out, runner on first. The 3-1. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Number 22 is under it, and he's got it for the first down. Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. Michael Lee will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first offering. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Get the twin, Kelly!
The 1-1 home. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And that's through. A base hit. Throw into third. And he is in there.
Now batting, number 3.
Troy Pearson will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Troy Pearson.
Number 3 will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out.
Let's get the easy 2 now. Let's go!
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Get the double play for crying out loud.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. He's ready now. The pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
And not only was that way high, but you've got to be careful not to airmail one over your catcher's head.
The 1-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Big pitch here, 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Here's the 2-2 home. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And that is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. Still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
David Lee will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
ball one.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Come on, get easy out. Doing nothing.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. The right-hander deals on 1-2. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They trail it here 6-4. Vic Black is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Vic Black.
Mitchell Friedman will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Catcher, Mitchell Friedman.
Now he tries to hold back on the check swing, but this is popped foul.
Here we go.
And the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Into the box now, Sammy Huffman. And that misses ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
The 1-0 home. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 2-0. In there, 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
Ready with the 2-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it's gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series. And it's now 7-4.
This home crowd is digging this. That's going to push the lead up to 3 now here in the bottom of the 8th. And with each extra run that scores, it just makes it more and more improbable that they'll have a chance to blow this thing in the 9th.
Paul Lee will come in and pitch now. Stepping in now, Lee Van Dyke. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Pitch on the way. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
No problem squaring up that knuckleball. It's generally not too hard to time that pitch. It's more about making solid contact. And I'd say that that was pretty solid there.
Number 13 will dig in. 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now here's the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Here's a situation where there's a new reliever out there. You know he's going to be focused on getting ahead, and boom, you take off on the first pitch. Now you've really given him something to think about.
He's set, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. As a look, now the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here's another 0-2. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat. So you figure he won't get his 3rd home run of the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Johnny Larson will step in with a couple of RBIs already and looking for more.
Get a hold of that one.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stand. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. From the stretch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Indians 7 and the Mets 4. Sammy Rhodes is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Sammy Rhodes.
Michael Kagayer will dig in. Took a called 3rd strike his last time.
The left fielder, number 23. Michael Kagayer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Number 13 is there, 1 away.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
As Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch on the way. Up high, 2-1 now. And this is fouled straight back. 2-2 coming. And this will be fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Here's the full count offer. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 putout for good measure.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
The pitch. And this is cut on and missed, so the Mets are down to their final strike now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers. But he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 7-4. Good night from Cleveland.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 7 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, time of the ball game 3 hours and 23 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.